Therefore, one has to declare independence, personal independence from government, where you can freely opt out of anything, any government thing. So that's part of the checks and balances, is opting out freely. Throughout history, there have been cessations. Kosovo, 2008. Breaking away from a failed nation. Bangladesh, Declaration of Independence, March 1971. Declaration of Israel's Independence, 1948, Tel Aviv. Declaration of Independence, Vietnam, 1945. Declaration of Philippine Independence, June 1898. Declaration of Independence in Congress, July 4th, 1776. Declaration of Independence made by the delegates of the people of Texas, March 1836. Who will be next? Who will be next? The federal debt is so big that it will take hundreds of years to pay off, even a portion of it, maybe even thousands of years. The unborn, either your children or your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren, or deeper than this, never voted to want the federal debt, nor voted to accept the federal debt upon reaching legal age, nor did any of them actually receive any of the money spent during any of the years they were unborn or as a child. The federal debt only belongs to those who directed it to happen, like the leader of the country, along with the ones putting the nation into debt. Government debt only belongs to government employees, elected representatives, and the central banks who put us into debt. You and I cannot pass debt upon our children. You and I cannot go out and buy a car and make a stranger pay for it. We would need authority to do so from the stranger to say yes. Crimes against democracy have occurred. And so, the next Declaration of Independence will be the one that you can now buy at www.executivereasoning.com. Just as the U.S. Declaration of Independence was carried out in 1776, we all need to secede from crazy, unauthorized putting the future into deep debt, and make a personal declaration of independence from government to break free from debt slavery and from those who commit crimes against democracy. Uncle Sam, you are fired. The government is illegal with what they are doing. The government is corrupt by putting unborn generations into deep debt. Let's also look at how the government skewed the Bill of Rights. In Canada, the right of the individual to life, liberty, security of the person, and enjoyment of the property, and the right to not be deprived thereof, except by due process of law. Except by due process of law is what got us into deep debt without the ability to escape easily. Similarly in the U.S. as well as many other countries. To control us all in the same way that an energy vampire does. By being the one in absolute control. Have you ever been controlled by an energy vampire? The debt and those who put us into it are energy vampires. Study the recommendations of what to do with energy vampires. One way or another, it is recommended to break away from them, if you can. Billions of people are scared of a truly small handful of energy vampires. Declare individual independence. Live life serving others, your family first, and be free of government. Your personal Declaration of Independence is modeled after the U.S. Declaration of Independence, thereby having precedence of saying goodbye to corrupt governments. Use it wisely, as controlling governments show no sympathy nor an ear to change, nor empathy. When money is printed, does it ever reach you first before the government decides how to use it? No. The money is printed, then the government uses it how it sees fit, then foots you the bill via debt. Actually, unborn children, it puts them into debt. We, rather children and teens and the unborn, illegally are handed the debt. We have to get away from these people who control government and be independent of government. Create new ways to organize ourselves where there is only surpluses and savings for our children and future generations. Where freely opting out is part of the checks and balances. Freely opting out is part of the checks and balances. When spending may be required to be more than revenues taken in, it has to be fully paid from volunteer money up front rather than debts and deficits. Spending must equal revenues, not 1 penny more. Every year there is either a surplus or a balanced budget. Always zero debt. Declare independence from the current debt slavery system. Start the new savings system now. Just figure a way and follow a good leader. So also what I was beginning to discover when I was going through the information about all the states or whatever that declared independence was countries like on January 1, 1804, Haiti